Remembering is difficult, but even more difficult if you have Alzheimer's disease, a disease that affects the brain, erases memory, and eventually takes life. The Alzheimer's Society of the Philippines is fighting back. It provides support, information, and funds research into finding the cause and the cure. Until then, remember this.
Passing gas around infants can be deadly. Passing gas releases a toxic fog of ammonia and hydrogen cyanide, which can be especially harmful on an infant's developing lungs. Passing gas can even contribute to sudden infant death syndrome. Kids shouldn't be exposed to secondhand smoke. Don't pass gas. Take it outside.
Remember your best friend from childhood? Remember swearing you'd be best friends forever? Well, she just found a lump in her breast. 1 out of every 8 women will develop breast cancer in her lifetime. With your help, we will change that statistic. So join the fight. If not for yourself, for someone you love. A friendly reminder brought to you by Philippine Breast Cancer Network.
Imagine your body being buried while you're still in it. Imagine the horror. You'd struggle, but struggling only makes it worse. Imagine your whole life reduced to thinking about your next breath. Eventually, you'd welcome death. But an emphysema sufferer can go on living like this for years. If you smoke, that could be the least of your worries. Stop before the suffering starts. This is brought to you by FCTC Alliance Philippines.
Very hot and getting hotter, unfortunately, thanks to global warming. The 1990s were the hottest decade on record, and scientists predict it's going to keep getting warmer. That means big changes. Rising sea levels, more intense storms, droughts, and flooding. The way we use fuel and energy is causing global warming, but we can slow it down if we take action now. Global warming isn't cool. Stopping it is. Find out how you can make a difference. Visit www.climatestar.org for more information.
Your hearing may not be something that you think too much about, but after exposing your ears to repeated loud decibel levels in music and noise, you may be very concerned about protecting what's left of it. Hearing loss from noise is irreversible. Once it's gone, it's gone. The good news is that it's completely preventable. This message is brought to you by National Association of the Deaf. Before you start an online relationship with an unfamiliar guy, think about how it could end. A friendly reminder brought to you by National Telecommunication Commission. If someone you love just isn't themselves and hasn't been for a while, they could be suffering from depression. People who are depressed wake up that way in the morning and go to bed that way at night. Some think of killing themselves to stop the pain. If you think someone you love is depressed or wants to die, call the Psychiatric Institute. We'll help them find a better way to stop the pain. Let Philippine Psychiatric Association help you.
Hey, wake up! You can't dream your way into college. There are actual steps you need to take. Steps that go beyond just getting good grades. So if you're serious about college, visit knowhowtogo.org today. Brought to you by the Commission on Higher Education.
That's the sound of your classmate forwarding a picture from your profile to everyone he knows. Some guys posting graphic comments about your body. And worst of all, your dad seeing a photo of you topless. All because of the time you posted those pictures on your profile. Anything you post online, anyone can see. Family, friends, and even not so friendly people.
Respect your elders. This statement may seem all too familiar, but is it really being followed these days? We tend to disregard or make fun of our elders when they keep on telling like a broken record. It's not right. They have stories to tell and things to teach us. They've lived through things that we ourselves can hardly imagine. Wars, depression, life without computers nor cell phones. They've lived through history. They're amazingly strong, intelligent, and interesting human beings. Real people with real stories. Respect your elders. They will not be here forever, and it's time they got the credit they truly deserve. Cyberbullying. An act of posting mean electronic messages about a person often done anonymously. Taking some smart precautions can help you stop it before it starts. First, make your account private. Second, think before you post. And third, make personal information personal. Be a responsible social user. This message is brought to you by Department of Information and this station.
The need for blood is constant and important. On any given day, more than 2,000 of blood units are transfused to patients in our country. Some may need blood during surgery, while others depend on it or after an accident. Blood donation is the cheapest way you can save someone's life. Let us help our brothers and sisters who are in need. Visit www.redcrossfield.com.ph.
Have you experienced suffering from headache, intense weakness, lack of appetite, stomach pain, high fever, muscle pain, sore throat, and vomiting? If you think that you're conceived by the Holy Spirit, then think twice because you might be suffering from a deadly viral infection called Ebola. Ebola is a disease that causes levels of blood clotting cells to drop and damages the immune system and is after a fatal illness to human. It can be transmitted to people from animals and spreads in the community through human-to-human transmission. Let us all unite to prevent Ebola and let us protect one another. This message is brought to you by Department of Health.
These public service announcements are brought to you by BAB3A, Group 2.